just controlling the ball and executing on both sides of the screen.
All right, Oyster River in their home white, blue uniform, black. They've left to right in this first quarter. Timberlane. The road of first crack here for the visitors. Good clear from River. Senior leaders for the Owls. To begin with, looks like Oyster River in man-to-man.
Come on, Bobcat.
Makes one way, gets rid of it to the far side. Patience here on the opening trip. A touch for Bibber. Pass off target. It's going to send in noise nearly good. Back to midfield and scoop it up. And his pass is off target. Round ball, kick forward. Amani is trying to scoop it up. He does for Oyster River. Ahead of the game, good win. Pump the brakes, and now Oyster River centering in on the attack for the first time. Just over a minute gone by here in the first quarter. Avoidable turnovers we talked about. At this point in the season, you gotta have your skill. The Dogs have popped away from Guimet. It's stupid. They're towards the cage, floats the pass near side, it's batted down. Ground ball here on the slot. 8 players shot ground. Sent away. That was Jacob Failure. Came away with a pretty good look when we're out 6 yards out. Brady Marsh, the sophomore goaltender, for the challenge. Meanwhile, double team here, top of the box. Backtrack. Right. 2 minutes gone. Loud communication, Roger, defensively here.
My earphones and the wind.
Yeah, Timberlane talking it up.
I know that's one of my keys.
Chatting the whole way here.
White.
A real complex offense being played right now. Nice movement.
Call Rachel Riley. Okay, so the two batters that are in here both at like one is at 2 bars and then one is at 1, and there's none left.
Timberlane, 3 minutes in here, still no score.
Yeah, I just checked.
Come with the ride.
Okay.
White! That sets up noise here near the side. Shot, bouncing. Finnegan Mason, the sophomore goaltender, with no problem there. He'll circle around the backside of the net. Getting out far sideline to Kristen Pillar. Pillar from the near sideline, a bouncing pass. Curtis Lights goes up ahead of the long pole. Ethan Todd. Todd in midfield, that pass off target. Trying to hook up to Evan Floor, goes out of bounds back over to Timberlane. So both teams, Roger, apparently still trying to get their feet underneath them, so to speak. Yeah. Good. Swiping shot. Very hero of the 09. Game winner in the final minute. Lower that left shoulder. Harvey comes away, shot there well wide. Strong move to the cage. Slide comes over. The shot is knocked away. I believe that was Braden Bowman, the sophomore. Knocked down. Ultimately, the ground ball ends up with Oyster River. Jacob
Go white!
Isaac's got the high. On the near side here by Goodwin. Back and forth play here, nearly 5 minutes in. Both teams break the ice. Good defensive collapse there by Oyster River. Owls now got challenged beyond the box. He actually comes to the near wing for Goodwin. He made up the step, comes near center, but Goodwin couldn't quite corral it. It's taken away off the bounce by Timberlake. The defender Billy Savage. 3 players Timberlake on the All-State watch list. Nice. His pass deflected out of bounds. Back over to Oyster River. Good ride there by the Bobcats. Both teams having turnover trouble. Now, first half of this first quarter. And here Coach Haley from the Bobcats sideline trying to orchestrate this possession. His team goes behind the cage, didn't fail yet, finds a man out front, but again, a drop ball is going to foil the plot as Matthew Kaner couldn't get to it. Marston able to collect, and now the outlet is taken in the middle of the field by Timberlake. It's just Noise. Noise is three. Into the clear, comes left side. Little give and go. Noise not quite ready. Loose ball. Harvey a stab at it. Scooped up eventually. Long ball. Near side. That pass. Shoots it into the cover. Closed down by the defender. Savage. A step box Savage. Waving that long ball. Another reset for Everson Moore. Drawn double team. Moore. Keeps his head down. Spins. Fires a wild high shot. Not a play that'll stay here.
So both teams straight with a very good clear stretch. Noise and then back again.
Right on zip though. More to the far side into the corner.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Side shot. Oh, ground ball collected immediately by the long ball Savage. Outlet though is not clean. Taken off the carpet. And again, Timberlake's unable to get it out of their own end.
Let's go! He was hot on the prior series. Fresh legs.
Around the defender, picking the drop ball. Move that on the high slot. Shivel. It's out of 4 minutes, first quarter. Still awaiting the first goal. Game out of the way. Ran right through the screen. There's the flag. Set by Mason, but here comes the game's first penalty. Down in the box, Luce Curtis lines the sophomore. Didn't even try Roger to get around that screen. Line was made out to go through. Party of There's a backdoor feed. Restricted area, so good defensive effort by the short-handed Bobcats. Actually, a good look for yeah, it's great. Meanwhile, Ryan giving the Bobcats problems. Ryan Freeman just snatched it away there along the far sideline. Looking for a man middle. Good catch. The bouncer there. Finnegan Mason. Close shots he's turned away. Both goals. Get a whistle. Inside of 3 minutes first quarter. Timberlake. Always trying to hurry. Top of the box. George found a little bit of room there, Roger, to get himself situated. Stepped into that bouncing shot to put the Owls in front 1-0. Yes, he very, very good for them to execute. We've seen a lot of plays like that this year. Executed. George gets the goal. Bobcats going to win the ball. They saw Rex even at 1. Timberlake won game's opening face-off. Little start, start again. Back, nowhere to go. And again, an errant pass is going to send Cater backwards. Cater finally scoops it up at midfield. The senior looks left, right, has a step. Fire though, instead of pass taken behind the cage by Jacob Failure to his right, back to the cage. Ridden by the larger defender, Billy Savage. Savage, a big kid. Final 2 minutes first quarter. Oyster River. Looking to tie the game 1. Surrounded by Maroon there. On the good possession defensively, Timberland as they maintain the shutout with 1 minute to go. This first quarter. It's been a good ride though for Oyster River, and then on cue, the Bobcats will set it down.
Right outside the box. It's not inside. Andre.
Swim moves, side drop again. You see it.
Go, Cats!
Gets away from failure, turn back over to Timberland inside of 15 broken up by Moore. Moore going to get 2. 3 down 2, down 1. Flag flies. The shot goes wide, and that'll do it. For the first quarter, however, a penalty. It's going to put Timberland on the short end of the stick, so to speak, to begin the second. Bring it back to Durham in just a moment. Defensive start. Timberlake, 1-0 lead over Oyster River. You're watching on Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance. just love it. Just love it.
TV, well, I mean, the viewer sees it. So my role is not as important as it say on radio.
Okay, so what are we doing? Because this one's at 1 now, and they're both at 1, and I checked the whole bag for another one.
Right,
There's not
back here.
one.
Jim Durham,
Uh,
Roger Howe,
Okay.
1-0. Timberlane lead after 1. Bobcats, after losing by a goal on Tuesday, hoping to return the favor in this home and home. Division rivals, a very crowded Division II landscape. As we mentioned, coming into the halftime, we'll take a look at a jam-packed schedule statewide. But Roger here, 12 minutes in, a defensive game, good goaltending, good defense, and a little rust perhaps on both attacks.
Yeah. Comments of the game at the very beginning. Gotta have possession. I think they seem to have their offense set. They're very similar offenses. And you can't play the ball. You know, at this level of high school, the goalies, although they have made some saves, the shots haven't been crazy. They haven't been, you know, the best quality shots, but they've eyeballed them. They've gotten stuff out of it, which is good to see. I like seeing games like basketball. You like to see stuff in the green sometimes. You like to see games go 3 quarters. But I will tell you, that far side tunnel, the Oyster River players, you got to check out the flags. That's going to be for that Timberlane. And let's see what they can do.
Kyle Shaw over in the box for the Owls. Junior midfielder on his knee. First Timberlane penalty of the game. So 1 goal against Oyster River. Late first quarter was killed off by the Owls. Good opportunity for the home team to get on the ball. Shots came few and far between. Perhaps more turnovers than shots. First quarter, Bobcats trying to change that here. Giving all this patience in the cage. There's the cutter. Comes into a crowd though, never reeled it in. And again, it's Marston who takes it away off the bounce for Timberlane. Outlet. Trouble here along the near sidelines. Gets it back to the Bobcats. That ride has been fierce for Oyster River. Still looking for their first goal here. Trying to gone by second quarter. Timberlane back to even strength, continuing to talk defense. Strength on the move. Near side, running on the roof. Parsons behind the cage failure. Now back far side for Evan Floyd. And it's a catch. Pulls it back out. Bring the lead inside. Timberlane's a big body defender. Notice Lee is a big kid. This is the over probably 16. Go for T-Mac. Right side on the move. More. Shibble drove into that far corner. Extended trip here, Oyster River taking their time. 2.5 gone by second quarter. Shattered. Continues defensively. It's hard to find anything. Cohesive defensive unit for Timberlane. Signs the big pull bull by the horns, was right down the middle. Bouncing shot didn't have enough torque to it. Recovered, however, by his teammate in the near corner. He got for D-Met. High out of the stick of Parsons and out of play. Only one shot to show for it. Bobcat strength has been the ride. Timberlane has had trouble at times clearing the ball. Noyes is at midfield here and does cross the line without a problem. Timberlane, this side is for the first time in the second quarter, having to double up their lead. Lost it. Players bumping their shoulders. Lone goal scorer. Somebody stepped out of bounds there, far side. Saved this end of the hour. Over 4 minutes gone by already. This fast moving second quarter. 1-0. Timberlane lead on the board. Jerry. Some speed right side. Defender. Shake, fake. Shot low. Out of play. Big slide there. Jerry up the outside. George running 5 right there. The bounce over the top of the crossbar on that play. Here's a good move. A shot and a score. You're right. Spoke too soon. Good move by Cam Noyes on the shot. I think it hit the netting on the side of the goal. Let's go by second quarter. Timberlane, Roger, really not afraid to get way out, right? Challenge here on the perimeter. Our coach last guy was that seems to be one of the strengths of the
Come on, Cat!
They're not.
That middle's wide open now.
They're playing a certain offense. There was nobody home for a while. Bigger defender on him that's Doug. Spin, in, backtrack, give him room, closed down quickly though. Lansing, 23. Another long crease. Methodical possession here by Oyster River. That's the way 1 second quarter. Body of the defender shivered. It's loose from outside. Again with it for Oyster River. Pass near the cage, tough angle shot. I think off the helmet. The defender Jaden Lee rolls on the play. 5 minutes to go until halftime. Long pass.
Get that!
Taken. The hot is Canzano. Closed out. No, not Canzano. Bowman in the mix. Noyes hits the ground.
Defense!
Rivers fights. John Adams goes out of play. Timeout Timberlake. Comes at 4:42 to go in this first half. Owls. The strength of an Eric George goal. Lead 1-0.
Well, one thing I wanted to say earlier in this quarter was how much I enjoyed watching or have enjoyed watching Marston. On his clears and his passes, I've made comments to earlier on in the season. Goalies that have a tendency to want to loft that ball on their clears, create an opportunity for the riding team because of the amount of time that's in the air and the directions that players can make. Marston rears back and he fires the ball.
Makes his mind up quick.
He makes his mind up quickly, steps into it, which is what I would for a goaltender. Having raised two goalies, my sons, myself.
You know something about it.
A little bit, yeah, not as much as Coach Hepler maybe, but certainly you want to see that. You don't want to make your frontline players, your clearing players, almost something in the air. I love trying to see this Marston.
Both goaltenders.
Yeah,
have been pretty good so far as well. His counterpart, Royce the River, Finnegan decent, has allowed just the one goal and has sort of stopped so far as well.
Yeah, on the Oyster River side of things, on their offense, when you go in, as I said, when you go into that circle offense, somebody on that circle is going to create something. Because there was no inner slide, you've got to slide.
Hi, how are you? Sorry, the light is
Get out nice and
blinding
wide.
me, and then of course,
Try to beat your
the mask is camouflage. How are you?
Somebody has to be able
Happen to be out and about.
to explaining that to his boy. He said, hey, we're going to go on the circle offense. You have to make something.
Meanwhile, Timberlake, coming out of timeout, was called by Coach Haley, a chance to double things up. They lead 1-0. The lone goal of the game came back in the first quarter. Eric George in the final 3 minutes, and that's been it from an offensive standpoint. Meanwhile, great one-man boy in the big net. 2-0 Timberlake. Nate Bibber, the senior, striking at the heart of that Bobcat defense to get his team now a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, now I was just talking about trying to make something happen. There's Victor on the top of the box, taking his defender right to the hole, getting a late slide, inside the ball, and doing a great shot. Probably the best shot of the game.
Great move by Bibber. Senior midi. 2-0 lead for Timberlake. Face off. 1-1 for the first two. This one still up for grab. Harvey in the fight. Oyster River joining him, his teammate Aiden Golding, the freshman. Harvey scoops it ultimately to a fifth. They are going to give it this to Harvey, after a lengthy ground ball battle, comes up with the second face-off win for the home team. Well, the officials are talking about it here, Roger. They're going to change it after the two officials get together. Check all that. Timberlake final 4 minutes clear by Savage. The whistle as he crosses midfield. And a timeout. Talk it over. Chance and his team of 3 goals. Closer to halftime now, inside of 4 minutes to go. Coming up at halftime, a full look around the league. Busy schedule of all 3 divisions. We'll lay out those matchups, plus a recap of the first half and preview the second here in Durham as well. Reminder, Saturday night special in the Queen City. Undefeated Dairyfield, undefeated Portsmouth. They meet at 6 o'clock. We'll have coverage of that game beginning at 5:45. Again, that's on Saturday. here on Friday Night Lights, New Hampshire. And we'll speak with both of these head coaches Sunday morning, part of our weekly FNL NHL lacrosse show comes your way at 9 a.m. We'll speak with both Ruppy Haley of Oyster River and Ken Blaska of Timberlake, all part of the jam-packed hour and a half beginning at 9 a.m. on Sundays. In Derryfield, Saturday night, Sunday morning, we're at the Mules Insurance Studios for the FNL NHL lacrosse show, which is, of course, presented by the New Hampshire Times. All right, out of the timeout, Timberlake. Less than 4 minutes to go in this first half. They hold a 2-0 lead. Close in on their 4th win of the season. Second win of the year. Instead, Roger the Junior Roll. Timeout.
11.
Really both ways. Timberlake going to force a turnover here. The shot low, though, is denied. Mason got his stick on it, but couldn't reel it in. The result, a ground ball far side. And out is Ryan Freeman. Senior out of the scrub. Seeking higher ground here is safe ground for Jack Carr. Near side shot. That's Cam Norris. Maybe a little bit of a breakdown there defensively. Noyes given some room here near side. Able to go high for the score. And Timberlake now has scored 3 times in this first half, twice in the last minute.
Yeah, I saw the slide, but it came adjacent. It's not always much more to
Alive, White!
Again, Oyster River trying to get on the board. They've had long possessions. Produced a few quality shots, but by and large, on this side of the field anyway, the Timberlake Owl defense has been the story. Hear them talking, that's really been the case. It's the opening face-off, good communication by the boys in the room. I mean, every pass, there's 2 or 3 guys opening their mouths. Cohesion. Come on, Kemet. He's touched it a lot. Trying to shake his man top of the box. Again, a good defensive play by the long ball. They can give it up. It's Brady Harris. Kemet Harris. Maybe a little bit low pass, scooped up. Far side by Goodwin. Behind the cage, Spindle and Larson. Again, nowhere to go. Vibber. No, not Vibber. Lee, the defender on that one. Inside of 2 minutes. Open is good. Cat quick, denying that low shot. No rebound either. Marston takes a breath. Rid of it here on the out. Far side. That's what hey, 2 steps! Move gets around 4 and close. Far side. Instead it's a turnover. Give this to the Wildcats and the the offside violation comes with a minute 19 to go until halftime. That offensive set. This team can break the ice before halftime. It's inside the defender, comes middle, and then the second slide. Still loose. And Shaw with a good stab at it, couldn't get it.
Face-offs are even. Rides and clears are pretty even. Pretty even.
Also defense.
Turnovers not even. Both ways, a good part of that. All right.
Bobcats. Let's see what they draw. 50 seconds. Patience the name of the game here. In the trip. On the move, more. Even way through that defense, shot it up. Well high and wide. 4 seconds. Grease got it back out. Shot more. Dean close to the sophomore. That's his second penalty of this first half. Lights immediately drop.
Watch the ball just be held.
3-0 is our score at the midway point here. Defensive-oriented game. Timberlake looking for their fourth win of the season, their second of the week against the Bobcats of Oyster River. Coming up in just a few moments, we'll recap that first half. We'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, a busy one as we mentioned, and we'll preview the second half. All that and more next. 3-0 Timberlane at halftime. We're watching Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance. A moment ago, Roger, saying he's been off the scoring sheet. Look at this move. Starts left, goes right, and goes low. Beat the goaltender in the corner.
Yeah, he got a good plan to turn there against the come on! It really was number one. But hey, come on! They're trying to dodge the rally and trying to get some movement.
That was 2-2.
Pass it.
Good feed. Shot though. It's a weakly bouncing towards Marston. Ends up controlling along the far post. It looked like Jacob Failure hit on that shot, Roger. He couldn't quite get it off.
Defense collapsing.
Jake Condon fakes a pass left. He's in the midfield. Dave Goodwin took the hit on him. A whistle comes now. I'm sorry, it goes against Oyster River. Sure.
Yeah, they took the late call.
Second goal. Bowman back to the far side, slide, met is on that sideline. Looks like Roger took a lone penalty here against Game. It's the second against. No, the third. Now against Oyster River, we've seen one on the other side against Timber.
You guys see the actual call, but I thought it was good defense. Good movement. Piston him in and out.
John George knocks a shot wide. Stay here.
I like these two LSM.
Who, Harvey or it's on? Back door. Mason. We read the whole thing. Meanwhile, a player shaking up for Timberlane. I think that's Bowman, who is down and in some pain. Things here with again just over 3 minutes gone by third quarter, and that is Braden Bowman. Sophomore attackman. Sophomore midfield. Still in some pain over there. Glasgow medical staff. Again, it comes with Timberlane. Out in front 4-0. Goals by George Beverly Hill. It's a round of applause from this crowd. A good crowd here in Durham. Some Timberlane supporter. Of course, fans of the home team here as well. Still, unfortunately, a limited capacity due to the COVID-19 situation. Nonetheless, Roger, I think we've seen this really statewide as spring weather's here. More and more the COVID-19 situation doesn't seem as formidable. Folks are coming out, enjoying some lacrosse in person, in attendance. All right, after the delay, we're ready to go. Mason to his own end. Bobcats trying to deal this owl clear pass. Stick for the moment was failure. He lost the ball. That's correct. Timberlake's Paris. Good defense. As well as, again, the Owls still working the shot out. They're down there with 4 minutes gone by in the second half. So they're just a push to 30 seconds. Attitudes been able to capitalize. And the EMO is collectively over 4. Shot low, wide, kept it playing off the bounce. Line paid by George. It's rolled by Freeman. Both goaltenders. The ride has been very good.
Defense!
Pass though. Loose and by Ford.
Oh my God.
Ford goes back to the defender Lights. Lights goes high on the inside. Directed by Todd over his head. Take a man down. That's Goodwin took the shot. That was savage. Got him up high, got him fast. No argument. Savage, senior, Rutgers, right knee, second Timberlane penalty. First came back at the end of the first quarter. 5 minutes in, third quarter. Working hard on the tough. Tracks, okay, nice dodge. Dodge, bouncing shot, Wheatley goes out of the step. Get the wild there by failure. Failure going to come to the side. Nice slot for Goodwin. Rotate far side.
need to get a little bit of rotation on the defense and free up that Twitter guy on the slide.
Come on, Red. Double back.
What I've been saying.
Let's go, White.
Go, White, you need the ball. When did that for me?
Reed's right. Into the home team. They're back in the 3. Face off. Still up the ground.
Smaller version? Okay.
Met had a stick on it momentarily, trying to fight off Shaw. Harvey in the mix as well in white for Oyster River. And I think Harvey knows. It's a hack at Canzano. Whistle. Break this up and give it to Oyster River.
Gotta get a touch.
It's up there.
Meanwhile, the defender pestering and then Shibble. Ain't quite shaky. Six baskets away from Parsons. He met that. That's the midway point, third quarter. Chance for back-to-back goals now for the Bobcats. Goodwin. Fouled, knocked down, and turned over. Scooped up on a long pole Shibble. Van Dam pulled out the back now. Goaltender, outlet far side, back to Jerry, gets the ride, shakes Goodwin, comes near side, puts a pass, takes another shot. Gone out of the room along the near side. Timberlake re-established the 4-goal lead. They see second goal for Eric George. Right through on the near post, excellent pass, brings him up. He's got the second Owl goal for himself here. Now 5-1. Timberlake reestablishes that 4-goal edge.
Wow, I mean, another good draw. Bringing the defense out with the ball on the wing and a nice pass.
Come on, White, get heads in the game. Let's go, White.
The Riverline's starting to carve out a little bit of an advantage at the X. It's 5-2 now. All three here in the third quarter. Two no-face quarters she left, which is odd. First quarter ended on a penalty. As did the first half. Coming about 4 minutes, third quarter. Meanwhile, Timberlake has handled the Oyster River clear a little bit better.
Keep going.
Post lost it.
Gotta be White.
Don in the mix. Coach Haley going nuts there on the Bobcat side. Gonna fire his team up. The ground ball continues. Timberlake right to left. George fires. Shot jammed up. His leg, it looked like. Todd, quick ground ball. Scoop. The long pole pass. Score the only goal for Oyster River.
Hey, you got two.
Backward midfield here as we head towards
Get out.
the third quarter.
Got your hold right. Come on. Stay there. Got your hold right.
The right thing.
Hey, Jack. Strong, Jack. Strong. Somebody you got there. Jack, you good. Go.
Cutter. Dead. Parsons on the far sideline. About 2 minutes to go third quarter.
See the two policemen for Oyster River right now just kind of standing there. They should be rotating off of each other. Especially policemen involved.
Heads up.
Play by Savage took away from Bailey. Rolls the pass near side. Kimball has Marston, goaltender. Outlet though goes over the
Whitey,
head.
here we go, White.
The intended target, Jack Noyes, turned over out of bounds.
Oh, White. Hustle.
Of course, he's got some in his eyes.
Sunset behind us. Close up ground level. Players. Final 100 seconds, third quarter. Oyster River trying to chip away at a 4-goal deficit.
Heads up.
Reminds me of
Come on, White.
Taken safely by Cam Noyes. Now Timberlane numbers and throw away. Up too high, George. Is that George? No, it was Jeff Condon. A little bit of room there near the cage. Not reel that one into his head.
turn by Todd.
On you. On you.
Todd. 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Get a shot.
Onside Parsons.
Get a shot. 8, 7, 6.
Back down, splits two defenders. Oh yeah.
He has every single defensive player on his one. And he comes in late, takes a hit, gets a shot. I've seen him come in all day. He reminds me of Tim Heitmiller from PG a little bit in his size and speed. He just needed to obviously forced by the clock.
In the face-off, and then will bring the horn. Draws it into the third quarter. Still a 3-goal difference. That's where we were at halftime. 5-2. Timberlake. Owls looking for their second win of the week over Oyster River. Will they get it? Or will the home team come up with a big fourth quarter to steal the show? We'll find out next. You're watching Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week. It's presented by Beals Insurance. I don't know how you get that shot. Just the guy. Every one of them.
The initial dodge. Then Lee comes in late.
Wow. So is his brother a soldier?
Yeah.
Yo. Yes. Sorry, I thought it was you. He's down in Guantanamo, right? Okay. All right, I'm going to work that in a minute. Yep. Failure. Brother. 5 seconds. Timberlane. They lead Oyster River through 3 quarters. Nick Anastas, Roger Howe with you. Timberlane is led throughout. 2 goals from Eric George leading the way. We welcome those of you listening statewide, nationwide, and worldwide, as is the case with Jacob Falia's older brother. He's a soldier. He's down at Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. He's listening live right now. Young brother. That's awesome. Go out there and give it his all. So we appreciate that. Appreciate his service. That is awesome. Appreciate mom and dad giving us the heads up here in Europe. Both teams looking for their 4th victory. Timberlane beat Oyster River back on Tuesday by 1 goal in the final minute. 10-9 was the final there. Today, defense has been the name of the game, Roger, for the Owls. They shut out Oyster River in that first half. They've got a solid 3-goal lead here with 12 minutes to go.
Yes. Absolutely.
Gotta want this white. Let's go.
Signs of life, though.
Go Oyster River.
Signs of life here.
You're at home. Let's go.
Nice goals. You know, like you put that pat on the back. They need to refine this.
Here we go.
All right.
Music, go.
The start of the yes.
Let's go. Lead, white.
Oyster River, they've had the advantage. 6-3 unofficially after that one. He met and scored. Just 3 seconds to go. Third quarter, turns it over here. Underhanded pass. Flies out of bounds. Far corner back over to Timberlane.
Push him out.
Take it himself. A little bit on both ends, really. Good checks. Gets good cleaner there. Now retreats to his side of midfield. Reestablish a 4-goal lead. Rogers. Shot throw, won't get through.
Have some urgency, white.
Scored one of the 5 Timberlane in the first half. Shot off there.
One dash.
Help, help.
Fight off. Midfield, which Haley wanted a penalty instead. Another way, now a whistle will come.
Missed it.
There's a player down injured. Freshman Aiden Golden, Payne at midfield.
Cross shaft across your shin.
Yeah, he landed, I think, on that knee too when he went down. Freshman. 10-2. We remind you, Saturday night, a special edition of our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week will be in Manchester for Derryfield and Portsmouth. Both teams are undefeated. Both teams are at the top of the Division II standings. Our coverage begins at 5:45 with face-off coming 6 o'clock Eastern Time again at Saturday night, Portsmouth at Derryfield. And then Tuesday, Roger, how about this? A doubleheader. I don't know if you can handle that. A 3 o'clock girls game, a 7 o'clock boys game. It's Bedford BG. Again, that's Tuesday. The girls, boys at 7. At BG, live from Stello Stadium. It's going to be very difficult. Like coaching voice in my pocket for that game. First time playing the streak. That was with the streak. 72 in a row for Bedford. 20.
it would have been 72 in a row, and I think by
What year was that? 15?
that would have been 2015, the first year that they were in Division One. Yes. And, according to Coach Cameron, there were over 3,000 people at that game.
I called that.
And I was on the sidelines coaching that game. A number of players for both teams I had coached through Bedford Community College. And it was an exciting night. It was electric. If anybody out there knows Bedford Bulldog Stadium, there are sloped areas around the grandstands. That was all filled with fans. And then the guardrails going down to the entrance of the school, that was all filled with people. It was one of the most, aside from playing with the Tomahawks and my teams during the summer at Terrapin Stadium a few times. As a lacrosse junkie, that was one of my biggest thrills. And it was a high school game. I'm proud to say that.
The hype around that game was immense. It was building and building week after week. I think it was a mid-season matchup.
Yeah, it was a night game.
And again, Bedford had won 72 straight, which was at the time, I believe, the longest win streak in the country. Is that correct?
It was the longest current win streak. It ended up being the third longest in high school history. It was still on the books.
And it ended that night.
It ended that night. Yes, they did. Like Mike Carluccio with a late goal. It wasn't really that close. It was closer, obviously, earlier on. But PG, their attack, Mike Carluccio, Alex Astorita, a number of other. As I'm thinking about the game and reliving it, and I'm starting to get a little trembling, just from that whole excitement that night. But it was a winning game. Either him or maybe Ricky Senator.
Senator, Coach Heather.
Yeah, I can't imagine Hetler missing that game. Calling off practice early and
Probably brought the team here. Meanwhile, Aiden Golding, not a good sign here, Roger. He's on the back of the cart here with an apparent leg injury. I'm not sure he'll be very long here in a moment.
Let's be honest.
Comes with 100 seconds gone by in this fourth quarter. Again, a 5-2 Timberlane lead. The Owls have never trailed. They're 1-0 after one, 3-0 at the break. 5-2 after three, which is now.
Oh, White, do it for 33 now. Come on, let's go.
they put their heart into the sport. Lots of work put in with their out here, and something like that happens.
Nothing good about it. We can only hope that it looked worse than it ultimately ends up being. All right. Going to restart.
George can keep it behind the cage going along with Harvey here. George's the only player to score twice. Either way, in this one. 2 minutes gone. Jack Noyes. Near side.
Ball. No.
Wide lights. Physical brand of class.
No.
Play. What a team of Wildcats. Pouring out. The third goal of the game, trying to make this a 2-gill game.
Clearly, the strategy.
Keep going.
All the way around to the near side. Near side, shot, stopped by Marston. It was good with good look. Marston, though, a better stop than a pattern here as the sophomore goaltender has been excellent.
Needs help.
There.
Shot.
George, shot.
Hey.
Whether it's Marston or Mason, both sophomores.
Go wide up tempo. Let's go. 10 minutes.
Outlet. A little too high. Ground ball. Scooped up by Timberlake. Weber on the move. Weber looking for a man back door. Gets away from the play. Yeah. George. Like for a moment open along that far post. George couldn't really get his back.
Go White's emergency. Let's go. Go. Keep going.
Jake Lysen. Far side.
You gotta get there. Go goal.
Sir, right side. Step on the
Open. You got the post. It's open. It's open. Why stay away?
Goes across the box with a pass that gets away from his teammate Jack Caldecott. Caldecott still search, finally scoops it up. Sir. Side. Defense continuing to holler at one another. Communication, as we've talked about, has been steady throughout this one. The Owls held Oyster River off the board. The Bobcats finally scored on the EMO. There's another turnover. Long ball. Quietly, Roger had an effect on this game.
Nice. Good job, Ethan. Heads up. Let's go.
Figure out who's going to get that one. Timberland Ryan forces yet another. Coming up midway point already in the fourth quarter. Yeah. That's something to say to the Oyster River defense after going top shelf for his second score.
Possession, White. Let's go.
Over there. The sun. I mean, I just saw it on the again. The sun. But do not take them out.
6-2. A 4-goal game again. Timberlane matches their largest lead from earlier. Face off to Oyster River. 7 of the 10 by Mike. Turnover is going to negate all that as Timberlane again gets to the ground ball at midfield. Step to step with the defender Harvey. Whistle. What do we got here? Timeout? Yep. Timeout Timberlake. Comes just over the midway point. Fourth quarter. And now, Roger, the clock really starting to work against the home team as the Bobcats trail by 4 goals.
Yeah, they could about that goal. Owls, they have something going down there. Just like to see them, be just a little bit sharper just keep throwing the ball away and having it taken away.
Well, we'll talk about this one in depth with both head coaches on Sunday. It's part of the FNL NH Lacrosse Show. It comes your way 9 a.m. Ruppy Haley of Oyster River, Ken Blaska of Timberlane. And again, we get going 9 a.m. We'll talk some girls lacrosse with Jim Maxwell of Hollis Brookline. Check in with Mr. Geppert down at Brown as well.
Right, yeah, but unfortunately they only played one game this year, which is
A travesty in its own right.
yeah, and Geppert from St. Thomas. You want to Brewster or Phillips Exeter. He was a St. Thomas. His older brother.
Check that. You're right, but
His older brother played at St. Thomas. And Colton Jenner from Bedford High
Gotta
School.
want it, White. Let's go.
Midfielders playing for Brown down there
this year. There you go. So we'll explore all of that. Sunday morning, 9 a.m. That includes a recap of both head coaches. This one between Timberlane and Oyster River. It's all presented, of course, by the
River needs to take away.
final 6 minutes, fourth quarter. Timberlane with the ball with a 6-2 lead. And now, Roger, if you're the Owls, change things up. Do you look at the current clock, or do you put on the gas pedal and extend the over and back?
Shot.
Goes up a little wide, try to stick. You cover it behind the cage by different.
Coach Glasgow, I play my game, and I play my game hard.
Shot. Come on, White. Let's go. Tighten it up.
And maybe we start running some different offenses and maybe you can afford to be yeah, I don't
We need the ball, White. Let's go.
The side of the coin, of course, of Joyce and Weber, how aggressive are you here defensively now working against the clock as well? In the middle. High slot. George takes advantage. He's got 3 goals now, a hat trick. And Timberlane is over to a 5-goal lead for the first time at 7-2.
They just lulled to sleep. They did not go back on slides. They were just standing.
George with goals. First quarter, third, and now fourth quarter. As well, he got the party started less than 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Attack unit's been productive. 7-2 is the Timberlane lead inside of 5 minutes. Oyster River.
Don't
Sense of urgency here. Instead, another pass broken up. Roger by your man Shibble. Outlet.
Get there.
Harris though ultimately recovers and the long ball is he will clear the game for the out.
Andres 4 minutes. Andres Alcus from great dodge there. Stuck on his guy. And
Gotta be aggressive, defense. Get the ball.
2-man game. Back door. Good pass over the top. By Jerry on the assist. Timberlane rolling now with 3 unanswered in this fourth quarter. The lead is 8-2.
not a bad play at all by Jerry. He turned his back toward the and he did much Rivers right on
Nate Bibber, his second goal. 8-2. Whistle off the face off and pull.
Play.
And give this back to Oyster River. Face off win for the Bobcats. That's been really lone area where they dominate.
Oh my God.
He's the game.
No, turnover is negated that advantage. We see one right there. Aaron pass by Eric Ford gives it back to the Owls. Barton really a factor now, heading towards 3.5 to go. Marston. Savage momentarily.
Aggressive.
5 more. Time out of the offense.
Your bench.
Is a 6-goal lead big enough for that? For you. Last one was to play.
There's going to be a JV game for clubs, so I don't know how many players on varsity right now are swing players.
There's got to be a few because there's only what? I think 8 or 9 players over there, maybe 10 as well.
So the varsity game is way more important.
Which is why it should be played after.
That debate will go on and
That's
on.
right.
And you, yeah, you got a coach that like to be on both sides of the bench or both benches back in the day. So
Timberlake, they got it going. Like I said, a little late. Didn't score till inside of 3 minutes to go. Eric George first at 3, made it 1-0. Second quarter, final 5 minutes. Nate Bibber, Cam Noyes made it 3-0. That was the halftime score in favor of Timberlake. Stretched that lead to 4-0 minute and a half into the third. Ethan Harry, the hero from Withern, scoring his lone goal to make it 4-0. Then Oyster River came alive. About midway through the third quarter, Gabe Goodwin on an extra man opportunity goal. Finally cracked the ice, made it 4-1. Although Eric George, with his second goal, only a moment later, about a minute and a half later. Made it 5-1 Timberlane. Oyster River with 2 seconds to go in the third. Gave the home team some hope and cut the gap to 5-2 after 3. The fourth quarter has been all Timberlane Roger. Cam Noyes, Eric George, Nate Bibber in that order to make it 6-2, 7-2, and 8-2 here with 3:23.
the only substitution I see is number 7, Jack Noyes, senior, coming out there on the midfield.
Pretty good amount so far as well. Meanwhile, intercepted. He-Met, far side. He-Met, swim move, near side, shot, stopped by Marston. Stoned him low, and then Roger leaves the cage, tracks down the ground ball, throws a pass across the body. Cam Noyes, however, he's backed up by his brother Jack. Side, avoids 1, 2 defenders. And on the wing, Cam Noyes is slow down. Pass taken by Conley behind the cage. Good start, stop, shot low, and he basically got a piece. It's loose deep behind the cage. First man there for Timberlane is George. And the Candy Owls a chance to run some clock here. 5-2
Good step down shot.
River. Full head of steam near side, a little wide. He misses about 6 inches wide to the right, out of play.
Who's got top? Who's got 4? Who's got 4?
There was some confusion on the defensive end. Vimmer just caught everybody asleep.
Through a 10-man ride.
No, it wasn't Vimmer. It was Ryan Freeman. Ended up as the beneficiary there. Uncovered right near the goal. You can see him there. Finish along that far post. Timberlake rolling. 4 unanswered now in this fourth quarter. They've blown this open 9-2 now, 2 minutes and change to go. Meanwhile, another timeout has been called. Owls looking 4 and 5 if they can hang on. Had some tough early season losses, Roger. A couple of close games against both teams. In one of them, in fact, both of these teams have suffered close losses through the first half of the schedule. But a week like this, where you go 2-0, that can make a difference moving forward.
Yeah, especially at this point in the season, as we talked early on in the broadcast. Both teams are in that middle slot too. They're going to do Division II playoffs here, but you've got to find your comfort zone. You've got to find a certain amount of confidence in what you're doing here. Coming into this week with Oyster River having played Derryfield and playing them, I remember talking to you the day of that game and saying, "Can you believe this? Oyster River is going toe-to-toe with a team like Derryfield." It really made me want to see what Coach Haley had been doing with these guys. This has got to be a big disappointment to go back-to-back, especially because of competitiveness of that slot.
Should they lose tonight, we dip to 3-6. All right, 9-2. Largest lead on the board for Timberlake. With just 2:14 to go in this fourth quarter. Face-off coming. The X has belonged to the home team. And a 12 out of 15. Maybe 10 out of 13. Emet, I believe, is taking every one. Sacrifice the body. Yeah, Harvey's down injured behind the play here for Oyster River. The officials spot it, they blow it dead. Harvey trying to get up under his own power. The youngster his way towards the crowd here in Durham.
He's on the All-Star
Ronnie Harvey, the junior, played some good defense today. Good to see a little bit of a spring in that step as he does approach the sideline.
Top left going. Here we go.
Defenders out there today. Inside of 2 minutes, Timberlake closing in on win number 5 of the season. Sorry, win number 4. Bobcats in chase.
Nice lift.
Twice lost it.
Oh, grab it.
George lost his stick. Ultimately ends up with the Bobcats. Timberlake. Final minute was 20.
Go get it. Go get it.
It's been an injury-plagued game. So Oyster River's game of golden. We see Harvey as
Got the other side.
Go get it. Push him out. Push him out.
Final
Pressure.
5 seconds. And what has been a wire-to-wire effort by Timberlake. No hurry, Goodwin. Give him space.
Go get him.
No hurry as well. Final half minute. Timberlake. A lot of talk in the preseason, Roger. This is a group that was expected to compete in Division II, maybe win a playoff round. And right now, based on what we've seen, they've got the ingredients, particularly on the defensive side of the field, maybe to make a late push.
Yeah, if you had said that at halftime, I would have said that. The
Is how we're going to end things here in Durham.
Final look perhaps to Timberlake. A wire-to-wire win. 9-2. The final. The Owls take 2-0 on the week over Oyster River.